right now, we have a little reporters roundtable. I love that. We are joined by Marc Spears, Brian Windhorst, Tim Bontemps, and Kendra Andrews, who kindly lent me her sunglasses. Each of them covers
that out.
Yeah, you're welcome. See? Each of them covers the NBA for ESPN. Kendra, I do want to start with you here. The Warriors, you've been covering them day in and day out. This is your turf. What do you expect the Dubs to be prioritizing in this Game 5?
Malika, the Warriors are really focusing on execution. They say at this time of the series, even the slightest edge in that area can make all the difference. Steve Kerr, he's listing boxing out, ball pressure on defense, defensive rotations, limiting turnovers. Those are the big hitters. And look, after Game 4, Draymond Green and Klay Thompson said, we need to help Stephen Curry out, right? The way to do that is by executing all of those things that Steve Kerr listed to make Steph's job easier. At this point in the series, Draymond said, neither team's going to make any big adjustments, right? It's about understanding what you do best and executing those the best of your abilities.
I actually thought the Celtics were going to make a big adjustment. I thought they were going to come into this game and maybe think about trapping Steph Curry the way we've seen other teams over the last decade do it. And Ime Udoka came out yesterday and basically said, we're okay with what Steph's doing. We think that we can do this. We think that we're playing good enough on defense to win. We should be ahead 3-1. So I actually think that that's probably true. They're just going to execute what's still going on, and they're going to hope it lasts.
I was not surprised Ime Udoka said that because that is the way the Celtics have approached the entire playoffs. You go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo had one big game after another. Jimmy Butler had one big game after another. Steph Curry, one big game after another. That whole time, the Celtics believed that if they did what they were supposed to do, which is namely take care of the ball, stay in their system, win the possession battle, they're going to win games. And they feel that if they do that over the next 3 games, it doesn't matter what Steph does. It doesn't even matter what Jason Tatum does shooting the ball. He hasn't shot the ball well. They do that, they'll win these games.
Well, to Kendra's point, I think the focus needs to be in the first half. This team is horrible in the first half. They're a negative 1.8. It's the 12th worst in the playoffs. In the second half, they're second best. So I think if the Warriors could focus more in the first half, come off to a better start, it really helps their chances of winning.
So we started touching on the Celtics a little bit here, but let's completely flip the script. And Tim, you've been with the Celtics a whole lot through this postseason. What are they putting at the top of their priority list for tonight?
Turnovers. If the Celtics don't turn the ball over, nothing else matters. They'll win the game. They're 14-2, Malika, in the playoffs when they have 15 or fewer turnovers. They're 0-6 in the playoffs when they have 16 or more. That's what this comes down to. If they don't let Kevon Looney go crazy on the offensive glass, if they take care of the ball, they have more possessions than Golden State, I think it doesn't matter what Steph does. I think the Celtics will win this game tonight, and they'll win one of the next 2. That's all it comes down to. Can they actually focus, take care of the ball? If they do, they'll be the NBA champions.
Well, one guy that's going to be able to commit turnovers is Draymond Green. I expect him to have a better game tonight. He's at home. Can't play any worse, right?
Not much.
He's got to play better tonight, and if he could bring his defensive energy, I think that changes. It makes the Celtics in peril for what you're talking about.
Well, the Warriors are really looking for Draymond to be better. We all know that Steve Kerr pulled him late in that game, right? But just offensively, he plugged him back in when they wanted his defensive presence. And Steve said, look, his defense at the end of Game 4 is something that was completely lost and overlooked because of Steph's greatness. But Draymond found some of that force and energy late in Game 4, and they're looking him to apply that to all of Game 5.
Sub-storyline tonight, watch the centers. Watch how much Steve Kerr plays Kevon Looney. I think it's going to be a lot. Watch how much he plays Draymond Green. And in the first 2 minutes of this game, we're going to see a lot when we see how well Robert Williams is moving. When he can move side to side, he is devastating on defense. He tweaked his knee. If he's slowed down by that at all, it's advantage Warriors.
Well, we're going to be paying attention to all of those things because were you guys paying attention? That felt like the cheat sheet for tonight. Sorry, Chanae, you're not here, so I had to get some other people in here to tell me how it's going to go down. Thank you all for joining us here on NBA Today. I always appreciate it.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.